Hello everyone. This video lesson is all about the chain rule, okay, for differentiation. Ayan. So, itong chain rule natin, ay hindi ko na siya babasahin na napakahaba yung nandyan. So, in simpler term or in simpler definition, this chain rule is used when we have this what we call composite function. Ibig sabihin, pag sinabi natin composite function, meron siyang inner function and meron siyang outer function. Okay, like for example, pag nakita ninyo ganito, find the derivative of this function f of x is equal to 3x plus 1 raised to 2. Okay? So ito, yung kapag ganito yung nakita ninyo, gagamitan natin siya ng chain rule. So ito, yung tinatawag natin, yung nasa loob, siya yung inner function. And then, yung kabuuan, kasama yung sa exponent, yun yung tinatawag natin na outer function. Okay? So, yun yun. Pag may nakita kayong ganyan, gagamitan natin siya, tandaan ninyo, ng chain rule. Ayan. So, let's have this first example. So, paano ba natin ginagawa yung chain rule na tinatawag natin? So, we have here f of x is equal to the quantity of 5x squared minus 4x plus 2 raised to 3. So, pag gagamitan natin siya ng chain rule, okay, so, to get the derivative of this using the chain rule, ayan. So, f prime of x, ang gagawin natin, yung exponent natin na 3, ibababa natin siya dito. So, ibababa natin siya. So, 3, and then, ikakopy nyo lang yung inner function. Again, yung inner function yung nasa loob ng parentheses. Okay? So, 5x squared minus 4x plus 2. Then, anong gagawin natin sa exponent? Same lang sa pagkuha before, kapag yung sa exponent, ima-minus natin siya sa 1. So, 3 minus 1. Then, after ninyo makuha yung derivative, okay, nung ating outer function, parang yun yung pinaka-derivative ng ating outer function, i-chain natin siya or i-multiply natin siya. So, we need to get the inner function. Yung derivative ng inner function, which is yung 5x squared minus 4x plus 2. So, ilagay lang natin siya dito. So, anong derivative ng 5x squared? We have 10x. Okay? Then, ano ang derivative ng negative 4x? We have negative 4. So, yung 2 is constant. That is 0. So, no need to write it. Okay? So, ito yung derivative ng inner function natin. Next, i-simplify natin yung ating itong exponent natin. So, f prime of x is equal to 3. I-copy lang muna natin. 5x squared minus 4x plus 2 raised to 2. 10x minus 4. And then, next, ang gagawin natin dito, i-chain natin. So, itong 3 natin, imumultiply natin siya dito sa ating second, parang itong second function natin dito. So, magiging f prime of x, so 3 times 10x, that is 30x. So, 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. Okay? Then, ikakopy lang natin yung natira. Okay? So, ganun lang siya. Parang chinin lang natin yung kung anong nandito doon sa ating derivative ng ating inner function. So, ito na yung magiging final answer natin. So, yan yung derivative ng 5x squared minus 4x plus 2 cubed given or using the chain rule. Okay, next, let's have this function. So, again, we have to find its derivative. Okay, so f of x is equal to the quantity of 5x raised to 4 minus 7 raised to 2 thirds. So, using chain rule, ayan, using chain rule, so we have f prime of x is equal to, ibaba natin yung exponent, 2 thirds times the quantity of 5x raised to 4 minus 7 raised to 2 thirds minus 1. Then after nyan, get natin yung derivative ng inner function. So, yung derivative ng 5x raised to 4 minus 7, so we have 5 5 times 4, kasi bababa natin yung 4, we have 20. X raised to 4 minus 1 is 3. And then yung 7 natin, negative 7, that is constant, so 0. Okay? Then, next, let's simplify muna yung exponent natin dyan. So, 2/3, i-copy lang muna natin saglit. So, we have 2/3 times 5x raised to 4 minus 7. Then, 2/3 minus 1. So, pag sinolve natin yan, we will get negative 1/3. Okay? Times yung 20x cubed natin. Then, i-chain na natin. So, i-multiply natin siya dito, yung 2/3. So, f prime of x is equal to 2 times 20x cubed is 40. X cubed over 3 times, i-copy natin, 5x raised to 4 minus 7 raised to negative 1/3. Okay, so dito, since negative siya, negative exponent, kailangan natin siyang gawing positive. So, paano? Ano yung rule natin dyan? Pag may negative exponent, gagawin natin, since numerator ito kasi whole number, di ba? Gagawin natin siyang denominator. Ilalagay natin siya sa baba. So, ang mangyayari dyan, maiiwan na lang yung 40x cubed. Tapos, yung 3, remain pa rin dyan. Then, i-copy natin yung 5x raised to 4 minus 7 raised to positive 1/3. So, ito na yung magiging final answer natin. So, ito yung derivative ng given function natin. Next, we have f of x is equal to the square root of 5x minus 2. So, dito as you can see, meron tayong radical sign. So, pag ganito, i-rewrite muna natin siya into exponential form. So, f of x is equal to, at tandaan ninyo, pag may nakita kayong ganito, magiging same siya as ganito. Okay, 1/2. So, for example, may 3 dito, 1/3 yun. Pag may 4, 1/4. Pag may 5, 1/5. Okay, so ganun lang siya. So, dito, since square root siya, ano yung square, di ba? We have 2, kaya 1/2. Okay? Then, ayan, pwede na kayong mag-proceed doon sa rule natin sa chain rule. So, f prime of x is equal to, ibaba yung 1/2, i-copy yung 5x minus 2, then, exponent minus 1. Then, i-multiply natin or kukunin natin yung derivative ng inner function. So, 5x minus 2, ang derivative niya ay 5. Okay? Then, let's simplify muna yung exponent. So, copy 1/2, tapos yung 5x minus 2, and then 1/2 minus 1, of course, that is negative 1/2 times 5. Okay? So, continue. F prime of x is equal to, i-chain natin ito. So, 1/2 times 5 is 5 over 2 times 5x minus 2 raised to negative 1/2. Wait lang, ang laki nung ano ko. Negative 1/2. Tapos, as you can see, may negative exponent ulit tayo. So, kailangan natin siyang gawing positive. So, magiging may iwan yung 5 over yung 2. I-copy lang natin kasi andyan siya sa denominator. Wala namang ibabaguhin. Tapos, yan. 5x minus 2 raised to 1/2. Okay? So, ito na yung magiging final answer natin for this example, for this function. So, yun yung derivative natin. Okay? Next, we have f of x is equal to the cube root of 3x plus 5. So, dito, ganun din. Ngayon, cube root na siya. So, we have to write it first into exponential form. So, we have here 3x plus 5 raised to 1/3. Kasi, cube root siya. So, 3. Okay? So, 1/3. Then, pwede na natin gamitan ng chain rule natin. So, f prime of x is equal to, ibaba yung 1/3, i-copy lang yung inner, and then, i-minus, mag-minus tayo ng 1 sa exponent. Then, after that, get the derivative of the inner function, which is yung 3x plus 5. So, 3x plus 5, ang ang derivative niyan ay 3. Okay? And then, after that, simplify muna natin yung exponent. So, f prime of x is equal to 1/3 times 3x plus 5 raised to 1/3 minus 1 is negative 2/3. Okay? times 3. And then after, ayun, pwede na nating i-multiply or i-chain yan dyan. So, f prime of x is equal to, 1/3 times 3 is equal to 1. Or kahit hindi na ninyo isulat. Okay? 1 siya, diba? 3 over 3 is 1. So, magiging 3x plus 5 raised to negative 2/3. And as you can see, negative siya. So, kailangan natin siyang gawing positive. So, since numerator ito, gagawin natin siyang denominator. And don't forget na magsulat ng 1 dyan sa taas. Kasi pag hindi kayo nagsulat, o di parang ganun lang din siya nabago. Ay, sorry. Ba't may negative? Ayan. So, ito na yung magiging final answer natin. 1 over 3x plus 5 raised to 2/3. Okay? Yan. Next, we have example number 5. F of x is equal to the quantity of 4x raised to 5 minus 1 times the cube root of x plus 1. So, dito as you can see, hindi lang siya basta-basta chain rule kasi combination siya or may need tayong i-multiply or yung tinatawag natin na product rule. Okay? So, balikan natin, ano ba yung formula sa product rule? So, ang formula doon, yung uv prime natin, yung derivative, okay, ng ating given function is equal to u prime v plus uv prime. So, yung u natin, yung first, tapos yung v natin, yung pangalawa. Okay? So, pag u prime, syempre, yung derivative nung u natin. Kapag v prime naman, yung derivative ng v natin. So, ito yung gagamitin natin. Okay? As you can see, dito sa ating second function, ito, we have a radical sign. So, we need to make it as exponential, into exponential form muna. So, f of x is equal to, i-copy lang muna natin yung una, 4x raised to 5 minus 1 times, ito, we have x plus 1 raised to 1/3. Okay? So, nire-write natin siya. And then, proceed na tayo dun sa ating pagkuha ng derivative nito. Okay? So, f prime of x is equal to, again, gagamitan natin siya ng product rule. Okay? So, ito yung ifa-follow natin na formula. So, u prime v plus uv prime. So, yung u prime natin, kailangan natin kunin yung derivative nitong u natin. Okay? So, ano yung derivative ng u natin? 4x raised to 5 minus 1. So, we have 4 times 5, we have 20x raised to 4. Yung 1 natin constant, kaya wala na. Okay? So, 0. Then, yung v natin, ikakopy lang natin, x plus 1 raised to 1/3. Plus, yung u natin, ano yung u natin? We have 4x raised to 5 minus 1. Then, yung v prime natin. Okay? So, ito naman ngayon, okay? Ito naman ngayon yung kukunan natin ng derivative. Okay? So, in here, ibaba yung 1/3, i-copy yung inner function. Okay? Then, 1/3 minus 1 is, we have negative 2/3. Okay? Then, get the derivative of the inner function which is, x plus 1. So, ano ang derivative ng x plus 1? 1. Okay? Or kahit wag nyo nang isulat kasi 1 siya. Pag minultiply nyo, ganun pa rin. Okay? Then, next, isimplify natin kung ano pa yung pwede nating isimplify dito. So, dito, ang mangyayari, i-copy lang natin ito, 20x raised to 4 times x plus 1 raised to 1/3. And as you can see, mayroon tayong negative exponent. So, yan yung gagawin natin or gagawin nating positive. So, i-copy lang natin yung 4x raised to 5 minus 1. Then, ibababa natin ito. So, magiging 3x or 3 times x plus 1 raised to 2/3. So, bakit nawala yung 1/3? Kasi pag sinulat mo siya dito, 1 over 3, ita-times mo yung 1 dito sa 4x raised to 5 minus 1. Or simply, kahit hindi mo na siya isulat. Then, yung 3, retain lang siya or remain lang siya dyan sa denominator natin. So, ito na yung magiging final answer natin. 20x raised to 4 times x plus 1 raised to 1/3 plus 4x to the 5th minus 1 all over 3 or over 3 times x plus 1 raised to 2/3. Okay, so ganun lang siya. For more examples sa product rule, you may check yung mga nakaraang video natin about product rule. Kasama niya yung quotient rule, actually. Okay? Okay, next, let's have the last example. So we have y is equal to the fifth root of negative x cubed minus 4. So let's find the derivative of this one. As you can see, meron ulit tayong radical. So we need to rewrite it first into exponential form. So y is equal to negative x cubed minus 4 raised to 1/5. Okay, so pag nasulat na natin siya ng ganyan, we are now ready to get the derivative using the chain rule. So, y prime is equal to, ibaba yung 1/5, then copy ninyo yung nasa parenthesis, yung inner function natin, then, yung exponent natin, i-minus natin or minus 1. Okay? Then, get the derivative of the inner function which is yung negative x cubed minus 4. So, negative x cubed, ang derivative niyan ay negative 3. Yung negative 4 constant, kaya 0 na siya. So, negative 3x squared pala, kasi x cubed siya. So, negative 3x squared. Then after that, we have, simplify natin yung exponent saglit. So, copy lang natin tong mga to. Then, 1/5 minus 1, we have negative 4/5. Okay, times negative 3x squared. Then, i-chain lang natin ito dito. I-multiply lang natin siya. So, y prime is equal to 1/5 times negative 3x squared is, we have negative 3 over 5 or 3x squared over 5 times, i-copy natin, negative x cubed minus 4 raised to negative 4/5. And as you can see, we have a negative exponent, so we need to make it positive. So, y prime is equal to, ibababa natin siya, so magiging negative 3x squared all over yung 5, retain lang siya dyan, times negative x cubed minus 4 raised to 4 or positive 4/5. Okay? So, this will be our final answer now for this example number 6. So, yun lang. Tandaan lang ninyo yung mga steps natin using the chain rule. Okay? And also, yun, connected siya sa product rule and quotient rule. So, balikan ninyo yung previous video lessons natin. Okay? So, that's it for this video lesson. Hope naintindihan. Okay? Thank you!